is linear algebra row operation. We're gonna break down row operation one by one, guys, okay? So what is a row operation? First one is replacement, second is scaling, third one is interchange. Replacement, we're gonna replace one row, guys, okay? Here is R1, R2, R3. What do you want to change here? R3. That case, anything else is same. Here is R1, R2 is the same. We only change R3. How gonna change? This one is how gonna change this one. You times R1 times -1. R1 is times -1, -1, R1, -1, 2, -1, 0, and add R3. So you have 0, 2, -2, and 2. That's the replacement R3. Scaling is you multiply one row by the non-zero number. This time is you're gonna do R2 gonna be changed. R2 times 1.5. Here is 1.5. So you're gonna have new argument to the metric. So R2 gonna be changed times 1.5 divided by 2, 0, 1, -4, and 4. That's scaling, guys, okay? Last one is interchange R2 and R3. So here is R2, here is R3. So R1 does not change. R2 gonna be R3. This one go to here, R3. So 1, 0, -1, 2. This one go to the R2, 0, 2, -8 to the 8, guys, okay? We want to solve the system of equation by using row operation. So we're going to learn the algorithm later. So I'm going to direction how can find the solution by using the row operation. First step is you're going to make augment matrix. Augment matrix, first row is the first equation. That's going to be 1, -3, -10, 22. Second row, 2, -5, -21, 39. Third row is 1, 3, -2, -8, guys, okay? So first you have to do, here gonna be, guys, look at this one. You're gonna be, this guys is 0, this guys should be 0. That you have to first do that. So what kind of operation do you need here? So -2 R1 plus R2 go to R2. We talk about row operation, so it doesn't change anything else, only R2, guys. Here is R2 gonna be changed. How can change? You're gonna R1 times -2, here is -2, here is gonna be 6, here is 20, here is -44. Add together, you have new R2 gonna be 0, 1, -1, -5. Other row doesn't change. 1, -3, -10, 22, 1, 3, -2, -8. Okay, that's gonna be first one. Another one is gonna be second thing is this one, guys. Here is this one gonna be changed this time. This one is should be 0. So what do you need here, guys? -1 R1 plus R3 going to R3. So you have -1 R1. So -1, 3, 10, -22. So we're gonna changing what? We're gonna changing R3. So add together 0, 6. Here is 12. Okay, I'm sorry here, guys. Make sure here is positive. Here is positive. Here is positive. Here is a 12. Here is a 30. Anything else is the same. 1, -3, -10, 22, 0, 1, -1, -5. Okay, so what do you have to do? Next one is gonna be, guys, this guy gonna be 0. This guy should be 0. This one is should be 0, meaning is you have -6 right there. You need a -6 right there. How can make a -6? Here's another row operation. -6 times R2 plus R3 going to R3. That's you need it. So 0 times negative 6 is 0. Negative 1 times negative 6 is 6, guys, right? Negative 5 and negative 6 is, what is going to be negative 30, right? Oh, what happened, guys? Here is negative 30, here is a positive 30, okay? All right, guys, I'm sorry. Here is a 30. Okay, so what happened after this operation right there, guys? 1, negative 3, negative 10, 22, 0, 1, negative 1, negative 5, 0, 0, 18, 0, right? That's you did it. Next step is I have here, you're going to change this one is 1. So how can do that? You have 1 of 8, R3, go to R3, scaling, you need. So what happened? You're going to change what? Third row, 0, 0. So you did here times 1 of 18. So this one gonna be 1 and 0. So anything else is the same. 1, negative 3, negative 10, 22, 0, 1, negative 1, negative 5, right? Okay, what else we need? Now, right now, we're gonna have 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. You're gonna have this guy is a 0 first, okay? Which one is you have to, this one should be 0, this one should be 0. But what do you want to do first? This guy here. So what you need here is 1. So here is what you have to do right here. R3 plus R2 gonna be R2. So which meaning is here is 0, 0, 1, 0. So you're gonna have second law gonna be changed. Second law gonna be 0, 1, 0, negative 5. Anything else same. 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, negative 3, negative 10, and 22. Right? Okay. So what else? You hear it change. This one is negative 3 gonna be 0. This one gonna be 0 too. So let's go here. So little quickly. 3 times R2 plus R2. Going to R2. So you have here is 0, 3, 0. Gonna be here 3, negative 15. Everybody make sense? That's gonna be what? Right here you have first row chain. This one is 1, 0. Oh no. So here 1, 0, negative 10, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Here is negative 7, negative 5. Here is 0. All right, last one. This one, guys, right? This is negative 10. So you have here is 10. So I can make it right here. Negative 10, R3 plus R1 go to R1. Okay, right now we have changed first row. Here is 0, 0, 0. So you got it. First row is 1, 0, 0, negative 7. Anything else is the same. 0, 1, 0, negative 5, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay, that's the wrong process. You find it. So what is it? Did you find it? X1 is negative 7. X2 is negative 5. X3 gonna be 0. So solution gonna be x1, x2, x3. We're gonna say negative 7, negative 5 equals 0. We did raw operation by solving the system of equation. Now let's practice this one. Pause the video. You try to figure out what kind of raw operation you need, and then check your answer later, guys. Okay? Let's just start this one, guys. The first step is you need raw operate the augmented matrix. I'm gonna start here. Augmented matrix is right there, guys. Augmented matrix is right here. And now, here is 1, negative 2, 1. First equation 0. Here is 1, 0, negative 1, 2. Third row, third equation 0, 1, negative 4, and 4. That's augmented matrix, right? So we're gonna start this one. We are not doing Gauss Gaussian elimination. We're gonna just do the Gaussian elimination much shorter, okay? So first thing is you make this one is 0. That's you need -1, right? -1. So you're gonna using first row. So you're gonna do -1 R1 plus R2. That's gonna be R2. So let's go R1 times -1, -1, 2, -1, and 0, guys. Okay? So what do you have? Second row change. 0, 2, -2, 0. Anything else same? 1, -2, 1, 0. Here is 0, 1, -4, and 4. Okay, now go to here. This guy should be 1. This whole thing is make 1. I'm gonna can divide by 2. 1.5 R2 go to R2. So you have here, what you have, divide by 1.5. So you have 0, 1, -1. Oh, sorry, 2 here, guys, 2. So here is 1. So other thing is the same, 1, -2, 1, 0, 0, 1, -4, and 4. Okay, now what do you have to do? You have changed this one is 0, right? So you need a -1, right? So how can find it? -1 R2 plus R3 going to R3. So we are not changing anything else. Here is 1, -2, 1, 0, 0, 1, -1, and 1. We're gonna using third row change. Here is -1 R2 gonna be here. 0, -1, 1, -1. So you have new row 0, 0, -3, and 3. So I want to make this one is gonna be 1. So you need times -1/3, right? So that's the operation. 1/3 R3, R3. So you have a new one. Third row change, 0, 0, -1, 1. First two row doesn't change. 1, -2, 1, 0, 0, 1, -1, and 1. But I'm gonna stop there, guys. So we don't need to change everything above 1. Here is, oh, here is -1. I'm sorry, guys. Here is gonna be 1, right? 1 and -1. This one is a backward substitution. We can do it. Change this one is equation form, guys. Look at this one. Equation. Third row, R3 gonna be, X3 gonna be, X3 gonna be -1. Oh, you can find the R2, X2 minus X3 gonna be 1. X2 gonna be 1 plus X3. That's the 1 minus 1 is 0. So R1 first row gonna be x1 minus 2x2 plus x3 equals 0. We're gonna find it. X1 gonna be 2x2 minus x3. X2 is 0, x3 is -1. That's gonna be 1. So solution set 1, 0, -1.